Viewers, welcome again to another edition of the Coach's Desk. Yes, my people, it's good to be here again to share some information with you as usual. Now, we have some news here that we want to break with you. Even though we know some of you would have probably learned of this information, nevertheless, we're going ahead with this bit of information because it is alleged that the Reggae Boyz would have rejected the JFF contract offer, and they are actually seeking and demanding professionalism and respect from the JFF. People, this serious information. It is sad that this time, so close to the World Cup qualifier, so close to the Gold Cup, that these things are happening in the federation amongst versus the player rather. And it is quite interesting where this will go, because there's going to be a match on the 25th of March in Austria versus the United States, and we of course have to pick the best team, a strong team to go and compete against the United States, because we don't want to drop out of the top 50 ranking in the world. Understand? So people, I don't know where this is going. I don't know when it will end. Do we get some help from the government where this is concerned? They will step in and sort out this issue that with the players and the federation. It is quite interesting, people. They have started this social media campaign. Like I said before, a lot of the national football team players, they have posted a picture with two-line message on their Instagram page. Take a stance. Hashtag stronger together. You understand? So they want a change, and they want to ensure that this thing ends sooner than later. So you have like Captain Andre Blake, Damian Lowe, Devon Williams, O'Neal Fisher, Junior Flemings, Amal Knight. These players on their Instagram page. So they are propagating the message, like I said earlier. Now, it is quite interesting, people. The players believe that they are not being treated with respect from the federation, and they are being taken for granted. You understand? They want professionalism, and this all started, I gather, from way back. But in recent time, from the last leak conversation, the players were defending professionalism, that the JFF lack professionalism, and they treat the players like they are nobody. So it all started there. This was all up in the media and all of that, and the players wanted something on paper. Now it is there, but they're at odds in this contract negotiation, and it's out in the public. I think that the last Friday they should have signed the contract, but apparently the players are against what is happening, and it is what it is. Now, it is alleged, people, that the terms of the contract would have seen all the players receive US $2,000 for a World Cup qualifying game, with a US $1,500 bonus for a win and $1,000 for a draw. Now, the US $2,000 contract is for those players who start, and 75%, with 75% or a $1,500 of that amount going to the substitute who managed to make it on the field, and 50% or $1,000 to those who suit up but did not play. So this is the terms of the contract, and the players and their representatives are demanding $7,000 allegedly per game for each of the 14 World Cup qualifiers, plus $1,000 bonus for a win. This Many persons are saying that 7,000 US is that 7,000 US is quite high. You understand? Persons are saying that, while others are saying that persons would have been getting less or the $2,000 2 decades ago. So I mean, things are not sitting pretty. There's just no agreement at this time. No agreement. And I'm not sure what is going to come out of this. We hope that this current impasse between the players and the federation will just go. We want to see some football play, and we want to see the best team on the park. It is interesting, people, that this thing is drawn out. But some will say that the JFF does not have any money, while some people will say they have the money. But the public doesn't really know what is happening financially. There was a last amount of $300 million of debt that the JFF said that they're in. They would have paid 50 million, sorry. So they would be 250. And you have to give the JFF some credit. You understand? Many will not like this comment that I'm saying, but I mean, the World Cup qualifiers is coming up, and they have to also think about the females. They will have games in that very period, and for a cash strap organization, I believe that you know, some amount of middle ground should be reached where this is concerned. I believe that the players probably are sticking out because they believe that for too long they would have been on the side of compromising. They would have been on the side where they give up their right just for the sake of football. But from what I'm understanding now is that they're playing it they're pretty hard now, because too long this has been happening, and if it continues, then the cycle will continue. I guess they are saying they can't do the same things the same way, expect a different result. You understand? So I mean, some people say that they are sticking up the country, they are sticking up the federation. There are a lot of stories going around. Some for the JFF, some against the players. Some for the players, some against the JFF. But I wish that football will prevail and a balance will be reached in this negotiation. And it will, at the end of the day, football will win. Football will win. That's what we'd love to see. We want to see some football. We want to see that game being played against the US. And not just that game against the US. We want to see a strong team going up against the US. You understand? We don't want a mediocre team. We don't want like what happened with the West Indies when they were on this particular tour and the players strike and all of that. You understand? We want a strong team. But we believe that this will be sorted out, people. Definitely we believe that this will be sorted out. It is already in the news. I believe that the JFF doesn't want this to get out again, but it's already in the news. The players were asked not to say anything, but on the look of things, they are not pleased. Things are not going the way that they would like it to go. They need some amount of professionalism from the federation, as well as respect. So I guess how they go about dealing with the offer and whatever, because only they that feel it knows, you know. So we just hope that this will be sorted out, people. That's, at the end of the day, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. This thing sorted out, and some football being played with the best team, the best 11 for Jamaica. You understand? So, people, let us watch this space to see what will transpire, what will happen before that game in Austria. We hope that the best will happen so that some football will be able to be played. Thanks again for tuning in. I'm out.